YouTube. Others follow. You can watch us on Facebook. Others follow. Kwara TV is leading. Others follow.
Alright, this is another beautiful afternoon here in the studio of Kwara State Television Authority. Yes, we are welcoming you to the midweek edition of your #1 entertainment show TV. It is a quick chat. You know how we do it every day of the week, and maybe 3 days in a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is the time to join us for undiluted entertainment stories in and around the world. You can reach us live on Star Times 113 on Free TV. We are live at 502. You can also join us on Facebook as well as on YouTube at Kwara TV. We are now live on YouTube for all our live streaming when it comes to all our programs. You can catch us live on YouTube at Kwara TV. My name is Cool Prissy, the song girl that has the whole lot of shine to your day. And of course, today promises to be very interesting and exciting as usual. All you need to do is just sit back, relax as we take you on the ride on today's show. Today is the 10th of December 2025, and gradually, we thank God, so far the year is coming to a close. I can remember last week while I was on the show with Indian, I talked about not seeing the signs that Christmas is coming, but we thank God we have been seeing some signs here and there. We have been seeing companies, we have been seeing individuals trying to plant something to represent the festive period. It is actually my favorite festive season, Christmas. After my birthday, Christmas is should I say, my second favorite season. And of course, it is a good thing to know that very soon, and let's say 2 weeks, it will be time for the Christmas celebration, as well as my my party here on the show. His birthday too happens to be on the 25th of December. So as we are celebrating Christmas in a way, we will be moving over to his crib to celebrate his birthday too. All right, I have in the studio with me, join me as I welcome Emmanuel, aka MC India, to the program this afternoon.
All right,
Emmanuel,
God is
it's good to have you. So for the rest of the month, am I permitted to call you Emmanuel?
For sure. Just like when you said Emmanuel, people will be like, who is Emmanuel?
Okay, in case you don't know, this is Emmanuel.
All right. Thanks for exposing my real name to our fans out there. Yeah, you just exposed my real name to them.
I think that shouldn't be a bad thing for me being the first queen to actually let the cat out of the bag. Everybody knows MC Indian. Some might even be asking, Indian, as in is it the shori thing, or what's the Indian?
You not call it the shori. No, till 25th.
Okay, so
we just put out 25th falls on Wednesday or Friday, so that I will be on the show to tell, because I only tell people the meaning of Indian once in a year. So another person
have you done that this year?
No, it's on my birthday date. That is I normally tell people that. What the about. I don't need to introduce myself since you have introduced me.
Okay,
so God is with us. And we are here together. If not for God, where we will be.
Of course, if no be God, where are for the who sang the song?
I think that's what's it called? Who's this short girl? This small girl. Yeah, sorry, this celebrity girl.
Let's say not what it is.
With all those short crew that they sang it together. And I think if not be God, where for the waiting for do. Everybody come around.
Okay.
People shouldn't come around now because you know security is something that Like now, you need to travel, you be like, oh, shaking lolly, shaking malo,
exactly. I've actually seen a mom of 4 that said that children are going to be celebrating the Christmas in school. They're actually in our institution, and she was like, before they can come home, each has to, you know, spend about 500,000 naira for flights for coming home, and they are 4, which amounts to 2 million.
2 million.
So instead of coming home, wouldn't it be okay if they send these kids, let's say 100,000 naira each, or 200, or even 300?
300. If I'm to be one of them, I'll be like,
okay, you'd rather stay back.
I would say like, you just send me the money.
Of nowadays. Well. Seriously, I have to say, you know, I can remember back in the days when, especially the Igbo people, the people from that eastern part, you know, they can't do without going to their homes, their villages when it comes to December. You know, after they might have also embossed you in another man's land. You know, December is always the time for them to go back.
To unite to their families and everything, you know. The joy of you seeing every single member of the family come together from different states or from different towns, be like, wow, we're going to see Kenny. So we know by now you people will start packing your clothes one after the other,
buying the new ones,
God, we thank God that just the way the world is evolving, we are also evolving with them. But the sad part of it is just about this insecurity of it. That now you find it so difficult. Like, oh, how I wish to, but I don't think I will. You understand? How I wish, but I don't think.
Right from when I was a kid, like my childhood fantasy was traveling. I love to just, you know, be on the road, you know, parking, buying stuff, and especially when I'm moving from here to Lagos, where you have to stop by in Oyo, you know, to eat and buy some other things.
Yeah, I know the only thing we like there. The only thing we like there, you know, is park and buy food.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any kind of fun, you know, when you travel, when you cannot eat good things. Yeah, I think that is one of the good
so you don't listen to good music while going,
of
you know, the views, the views and everything, you understand? So, but the food is the whole 200.
Even when I talk about food, it's just like the roadside stuff, you know, buying snacks and all that. But I must tell you, I think the ultimate there is the view.
And you guess what? Whenever back there when we were traveling, there are some music that when they play it, you be like, oh my God. And though nowadays they normally play us all these songs now, then they play us music.
Okay, so they play songs now.
Then it was music. But this generation, they now change the name. They now do it like vice versa. They call their own music now, and they refer to the olden days. So you know, back then, when you're traveling, you hear the legs of what's it called, Baba Fela songs. You understand? And we have the legs of Raskimono. You understand? Lucky Dube now. Then you listen to songs that whenever you are traveling, you meditate along with the songs.
But now, make sure you do not over meditate.
When I say you know the spirit, your spirit and the music work together. There's one connection. Not now that when you are playing somewhere, you just have to be nodding your head. Which one is you go there, mash and mash and mash and somebody mash it until mash over speed. But then they play songs. You hear these songs that Onimoto rọra sáré o, Onimoto rọra wọkọ̀ ọ̀nà yẹn. You as an Onimoto, you as a driver, you know that, oh, this song is telling me not to overspeed, telling me that we're not to enter corner, you understand? Back then, but nowadays you hear as you do masham, oh yeah, Uzemba.
Everything is about violence. I don't know what's going on. With our blues, people do not really, you know, go to that journey of, you know, singing blues back in those days, even when in your good time and even in your not so good time, especially in the evening, you know, want to listen to music like Celine Dion, Backstreet Boys, Westlife, Whitney Houston.
That was back then. Nowadays, the only song we don't want to release is Portable, Omalalomi, the like.
Anyways, I think we're going to come back to that one before then. I think it's time for us to go for a very short funny meme, and when we come back, it will be time for one of the program. Please just stay with us. All right, thank you. That is a funny meme for us this very lovely afternoon. And it says, churches be like, do we have any first-time visitors? Okay, let me complete that statement. Do we have any first-time visitor in our midst? Okay, I think this is Christians, people, churchgoers can relate to this, especially during this festive period that you need to travel to some other states or towns to celebrate with your friends and family. And at the end of the day, you need to go to church. Okay? Yeah, so once you get there, especially others, should I call them the new generation church, where you have churches everywhere, branches, you know, there. You can say story building, the last story there happens to be a church, you know, where you have churches like that, you know, that have branches.
Like, after this, do not be like, if today is a first day of worshiping with us, and there is
kindly work.
Kindly.
Is it a stand up?
You know, they have different concepts. Some will be like, just wave your hands. Let's signify by waving up your hands so that we can welcome you. Then some will be like, okay, even after you
wave,
you mistakenly wave, you must surely stand up.
Stand up, exactly. As you always stand up,
and you are standing
up. Yeah.
With due respect, you need to walk forward, move forward to the altar, so that every church you have, like.
And especially for the shy people like me.
Us.
And most of the time when I go to a different church or church that is not mine, even if the branch is not the one I attend, I always have these shy moments, you know, to stand up. You know, there's no you raise up your hand or you stand up that people's eyes will not be on you, you know.
Hugging you.
I'm that shy.
Oh my
I
God.
wouldn't stand up. I've been to different churches
and
like that.
It's like I will try that next week. I want to be I want to feel like a celebrity in their church.
I also sing for you.
You have personalized songs. You have personalized everybody will celebrate
the most of those churches, you know, have packages ranging from food.
That was then.
The CDs. Some churches
just name one church. After this, we can give it to churches like.
I don't want to do that because I know your intention is just to go there and search for, you know, search for.
No, I'm a celebrity.
You know, they give you food, they give you drink, even some give Bible.
You see that drinks and snacks, they majorly common, you understand? You know, we that we have tried it back then when we were in school, when we visit one church today, next week, so they don't expect us to come because we need to. You know, we explore that section, you understand? We go to that church. In fact, when they are doing party too, we understand in our local, we know all feeds. And the amount of cow they are killing, if they are killing goat, we won't attend that, where they kill cow and everything. So we know that. And then, you know, every Sunday they'll be like, which church are you going next week? So they'll be like, we're going to so church.
Please not try that. I think most of the time why we visit new churches is because maybe we're in a location where we
change of
environment, or you just have to do something in another state or another town and you're unable to, you know, go to your church. That is most of the time when you have first time. And again, I think for a wedding Thanksgiving, if you have a family member that has got married, you want to go with them to their church,
and everything.
And child dedication. Of course, those are some of the reasons why we have first time. And the last one is for evangelical mission. You know, when people go out to preach to people and you bring souls to. Okay, I think we're not in the first time in the church here, but you know, every people at the end of the day, you are first timers.
First time
in church.
Yeah. Like to me, most of the time nowadays, back then when I was in school, I'm always the first time after so many years. Now
I hope you have a permanent
No. Even though I'm visiting your church for the first time, if you ask me if I'm a first time, I'll tell you no, because I'm no more a first time in my father's house. You understand? It is my father's house, so I'm a bona fide landlord.
It's true. You know, church is our father's house, so you know you can visit as many churches as you want, so according to you.
To me, it's my father's house.
That is the funny name for us this very lovely afternoon. For those that can remember back in the days when we travel to different cities or go to different locations for Christmas or for weddings, you know, we attend churches that, you know, ask for people to stand up when they are coming for the very first time, especially when you go to a church that has, you know, just a few number of people in church. It is always very easy for them to locate
know that you. In fact, if you don't want to stand up there with stand up.
Okay, that is the funny meme this afternoon. It's time for us to go for another short break, and when we come back, it will be time for the trending story. Please just stay with us.
Hello, good people of Kwara Tv.
My name is Kupri. If you love entertainment,
Boy King J Black MC Genius. This is Click Chat.
is Click Chat.
I smell something cooking.
You understand? Now,
Alright guys, you're welcome back, and of course if you are just joining us, it is the midweek edition of your number one entertainment show on TV. It is the AM Drive app, it is the Click Chat, sorry. And like I said, you can always reach us at Start Until 133 502. We are also live on Facebook at Kwara TV. And like I said, we are also on YouTube. You can watch all our live streamings on YouTube at Kwara TV. Alright, it's time for the trending story this very lovely afternoon, and I think a story is not a new one. It is what we have been talking, we have talked about I think last week or thereabout, and the story is still out again because we are always having updates on that particular story, and that is about our own very own legend, Baba, yes, Two-Face Innocent Idibia, and his wife Natasha Saware, who had a kind of dispute or marital crisis last week, and people had to come in, putting their own what should I say, that they saw it from their own POV. Everybody had their own take on that particular issue that happened last week. Alright, the story here says, I was wrong. Two-Face Idibia appeals to family, fans for forgiveness amid marital drama with Natasha. Alright, that is the update on their story so far. The Two-Face coming out to say he was wrong. He appeals to family, fans for forgiveness amid the marital drama with Natasha. Alright, in the story says legendary Nigerian musician Two-Face Idibia has publicly appealed to fans to forgive him and his family following recent headlines involving his marriage to lawmaker wife Natasha Saware. This comes just days after reports about alleged marital crisis circulated widely online, sparking heated discussions, speculations, and intense social media debate. It is no longer news that the celebrity couple, Ned Woko and Regina Daniels, went through a messy separation following their fallout. The duo have been married since 2019 and blessed with 2 handsome children. Okay, I think that is about another story. That is about Regina there, but the one about Two-Face says this just comes after reports about alleged marital issues circulated widely online, sparking heated discussions and speculations and intense social media debates. Alright, so that is the trendy story this afternoon, coming from Two-Face said there, where he said he's really sorry for whatever they might have caused as a couple online. The different story that have been coming up, the different reactions from people online. Two-Face has been a man enough to come out and say he is sorry. Do you really think he should be sorry, with everything that has been going on and going around, in his marital home?
If Two-Face didn't come out to say sorry, who should?
And why exactly would you think Two-Face would come out to say sorry?
So, I think that let me say that's the characteristics of a responsible man.
Okay.
Understand? He didn't come out to put blames on anybody. Understand? Why some days ago we we as fans, we as the chief president of Amebolism, we try to be like, oh, this person shouldn't do this person shouldn't share that. So we are trying to point fingers, but him coming and not pointing fingers and be like, okay, whatsoever that's happened, you understand? But as the head of the family, as the man involved, so I need to take responsibility for everything. He is taking responsibility for his action and whatsoever that has happened. And I think that is a tumble for Two-Face for coming out. Few men like Two-Face can do that, you understand? At times you just need to defend yourself, like, no, I'm right, you understand?
Okay, are you feeling like maybe Ned Nwoko should have also come out to say we are sorry for the disturbance we might have caused?
You see, some people won't come out. You understand? Ned and Two-Face are not the same thing. You know, Two-Face has never come online to shed any of these African queens.
But we have seen him online, you know. Okay, maybe it's different from what you're saying. Although we have seen him a couple of times online, you know, telling people to cease fire. Yeah, in quotes, to cease fire. You know, while people were trying to choke him out for their relationship.
You know, he has always come out to be like, fire. It is nobody's business, but their own personal business. All families have their own issues, you understand? But not like someone that has come online, that has come out to please one and try to belittle one, you understand? He has never come out to be like, oh, maybe Annie is not doing this, maybe Natasha. No. He has never. And he has never talked about either of the children, you understand? We know him to be a role model, like, he has a role model like Father Abraham, you understand? You understand? So
where are we going?
No. And more or less, like, I think King Solomon in the Bible should have been Two-Face role model too.
You went from Father Abraham to King Solomon. Are we actually in the sermon section?
No.
We have been talking about...
No, it's like Father Abraham, father of many nations, you understand? And King Solomon is a man that has wives and everything, and has wisdom. So I think he's using King Solomon's wisdom to
and he's using Abraham's blessing.
Yes, he's using God has blessed Two-Face, just like serious. God has blessed Baba like Abraham, father of many nations. We understand. Yet using King Solomon's wisdom to, and that's why he has been able to come out. No, somebody will be like, no, I need to fault somebody, like maybe this person might be the reason why this trend goes down far, you understand? No, it comes to something like, see, fans, family, even Natasha, I'm sorry, everybody, we all have our own flaw. Nobody is perfect, you understand? We can't just work without the head being shaken, so it is our own, and we are going to sort it within our family.
Why didn't you say that when the issue between himself and Annie, you know, had a spark online, people came out just as much as this? Why didn't he come out to say
then he came out?
Sorry.
You know, then he came out and he'd be like, you see, like people, you know, before the official announcement that him and Annie are not together. At first he said there's nothing going on, that it is just normal rumor. Later he said his account was hacked and everything. So he tried as much as possible to cover all the flops. Not like if it happen, what will happen. It's like he has a way of doing things, and I think that's the knowledge he's been given. You know, back then when he has issue with blackface, the African queen, not African queen, he never come out to throw shade on anybody. Rather, coming out to be who he is, and that who Tubaba is. And I think Tubaba, that's a very nice one. In fact, if he wants to choose as a role model now, they will know where to pick their grace and where to pick their wisdom, you understand? So it is, I like the way Two-Face is trying to balance the equation. Everything is being balanced.
So it's not like it's actually having more weight on a side. It's trying to be in the middle.
But what we should understand is that, you see, the fact that Two-Face coming out to apologize doesn't mean Two-Face has not been passing through hard time, you understand? Like currently we all believe, in fact, if you see Two-Face in videos, in pictures, not edited pictures, like real pictures, you know,
like
the physical appearance, you'll be like, oh, Baba really needs help, and he needs what's it called, somebody that can talk to him and like but it shouldn't be like quick train shading in, dragging him again. You understand? That means we are adding salt to the injury he has.
Okay.
You understand? So we just need to support him in prayer, in moderation, and everything.
Okay.
But still, Baba, thanks for being strong.
Said we should support Two-Face in his trying time. So yeah, we are supporting him and we are sending relief, to his home during this crisis that might be going on between himself, his wife, his family, or his friend. But let's not forget that Two-Face told us earlier to cease fire. So yes, I don't think it is anyone's business if a man is going through issues. Everyone go through, one or two issues.
It is everyone's problem.
Okay.
Like you see, when somebody beside you is being depressed and trying to maneuver everything, and you be like, it's none of my business. Then at the end of the day, something will not
And
happen.
the person comes out to tell you that you should not.
No, if he said. Now, why is saying this is that just see the way people are dragging. Now, Natasha, the way people are dragging, we don't know the mental health of Natasha. So understand, what if the dragging gets over her and she tried to do something unexpectedly? Who will we going to blame again? We are going to blame Two-Face for the incident. She understand? And one thing about with the social media analysis is that we don't normally see fault from what we say. She understand? Imagine somebody snaps someone will do a workout and next thing you post it, put in your own comment. You don't even think about the person mental health, oh, what would this person think? And going through comments at times, the way people throw people on comment section, and that's why I love my president, President Tinubu. I don't go to social media anymore. You see that thing.
I don't get tired. I don't tire. All this issue of,
so now
for one thing.
So now it's for people to share the social media and give him the feedback. So you can't even tell him that this is what people are commenting on your post.
Because it doesn't even watch.
So,
alright, so that is it from Two-Face. He has apologized on behalf of himself and his family to everyone, including you that you're watching this program. If you have been in any way, affected by what is going on within Two-Face family, he has come out to say he's really sorry on behalf of himself, to his family, friends, and loved ones. All right, so that is the trending story for us this afternoon. I think it's time for us to move to the entertainment story. And Indian, let's go with you first.
Today, oh my God, they're going with me first. And since I'm going first, let me give you my terms and conditions.
Okay.
Oh, this one says, single terms reveal types of men she can't date or marry. Terms and conditions. Okay,
so Nigerian men, can you... Maybe you should
terms and conditions. You see English. English is perfect, just like Yoruba.
Terms gives conditions. Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay. So let's have this full story, and it's a Grammy-winning Nigerian singer Temilade Openiyi, popularly known as Tems, has revealed a major red flags in a potential partner. In a recent interview, the lovely Jeje Corona said she can't date unfriendly or uncurious men. According to her, the essence of relationship is lost if a partner is not friendly and curious about their spouse. My dating terms as someone who is not trying to be your friends is a red flag. Anybody that is not curious about you is also a red flag too, because what we are doing, why are we here if you don't want to know me? If he or she doesn't want to know more about you, end the relationship, she said.
Okay, so Tems has given out the condition that if you're unfriendly or you're uncurious about her, she doesn't want to date you.
So yeah, I just love that.
Okay.
I love that. Very short and brief.
I mean, because you can be if as a partner, as a spouse, you should be your spouse's number one friend, best friend to be precise. Okay. So yeah, I think she's right.
What if she's the number one friend and she didn't care about you?
There is no how you have a friend.
They are.
Okay. Then that is not your best friend.
See, best friend, it is friend. I share it is best friend you want. So I don't care about you. Oh, my friend, I just check on you, and financially nothing is there. You understand? The feeling is not that genuine and everything. Just like she understand. And say, every person don't want to know more about you. And remember, this world you are now, people know about you to make jest of you. That's just the truth. People
want to know more about
you to make jest of you. So it's not as if they really care about you, but just for them to know, oh, if you should enter through this place, you go hit and well. You understand? Just like I think AY comedian said, not all friends are friends. So any friends that derive joy in anything negative about you, you should be. So that's why some people get to know more about you. So I think terms should check our terms and conditions very well.
Okay.
While following in.
And I think she has checked our terms and conditions. And I've noticed that if you are unfriendly and uncurious, because I don't think there's any how she wants to check the condition that she's still going to remove the fact that being unfriendly is a red flag. And if you're not curious to know more about her, I mean, like every day, that is what should be, going on between spouses. Like I have a spouse, you're my husband, and you're not curious to know what is going on in my life. Like, really, why are we together?
You see, she might be right. Looking at it from another angle, she's wrong.
Why do you say that?
Like, if I should ask you now, as a mother, that how well do you know your children? You understand? You get to a state that you don't really know more. People don't know more about it. Like now, it's not everybody, especially when it comes to all these what's it called, relationship of a thing, and you are still dating and everything. The more they know everything about you, you are nothing to them anymore. That's just the truth.
No, you're not getting it.
Getting close to know more about you.
To know more, like, okay, what does she like? What's she doing? What's the next thing on her agenda? What is her future? What should I call it? The things she wants to do in future, a mission, a vision. All those things should be your priority as a spouse. And you, as an incoming spouse, I think you should be able to learn from what she's saying. But you have to be your spouse's number one friend. Like, a friend is someone that checks on you, that wants your interest. Your interest is in their heart. They care about you. They want to make sure you're mentally okay. And if you're not, they're always there to cheer you up, to give you a shoulder to lean on. So these should be one of the characteristics of, should I say, quality of a good spouse.
To me and terms, I think that's what she wants, and I love that's why I said.
And you don't want it that way.
Since you said I should start first, I said let me give you my terms and conditions, and it's always to begin with terms and telling us to be like, oh, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. Talking from experience, share from our celebrity angles, you see people that all these things she mentioned is what they have given, what they have tried, and yet the relationship still collapsed. She understand. So I think she just need to find more about relationship because she's still young.
Well,
she's still young.
When it comes to female, I don't think there's really anything like that. When it comes to Ira Star and things, I really do not think they are that small.
Do you know why I said they're still young? Okay. Because they have people in this celebrity line that has marriage experience more than them. That when it started, them you see them 5 and 6. In fact, once you are seeing them, you are seeing their spouse here and there. Everything they post, you snap. You even find out that are they even 2 in 1? You understand? But at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you see that things don't work out that way. So I think she still needs to learn from the celebrity relationship lifestyle for her, since she's a female, for her to avoid future I know.
All right, Indian, whatever you say, I think that still does not stop the fact that she wants a man that is very friendly and conscious about herself. So that is from terms. If you want to deal with terms, then you have to live with our terms and conditions. All right, let's move to the next story this afternoon. That is coming from Nas Boy. Okay, as it says, I'll choose money over fame in my next life. Well, money over fame in my next life. I really do not know even which is better. Is it money or fame? Because money brings fame, I feel like, and fame too can bring you money.
No. Not all fame comes with money.
Like you, I'm bad doing.
No. Not all money, all fame comes with money.
Okay, but
money, when you have money, money, you must surely have fame.
Oh, well, if you say so, but I can remember that before Davido came into limelight, who happens to be famous now, we never knew who Davido's dad was. He wasn't famous. until his son came and he became famous, and we knew the wealthy through the famous.
No. You understand something that you see money and fame. They are two different things. When you have money, you can buy fame even with money, but you can never buy money being fame with fame. Should
I give you an example of having money with fame?
Okay.
Let's imagine this Big Brother graduates. Let me put it that way. That went to the Big Brother house, and ever since they came back, you can see that they have been entering places they couldn't before. And I think that's because they are now famous, and from there you see people endorsing them and giving them ambassador deals and everything. From there money comes in.
No. I will ask you, how much did they spend to get there? You see, money, that's they use money to buy that opportunity. So they use money to get that opportunity. So the opportunity is not the one that give them the fame. Now they have the money before, but they just need more connection. That's why they need fame. You understand? But when you don't have money to even obtain the fame to get there, who will know you?
Okay, so let's look at Nasboy, as it says, I'll choose money over fame in my next life. All right. In the story here, it says a popular Nigerian comedian turned musician, Nasboy, stated that he would choose money over fame in his next life. Nasboy made this known while disclosing his retirement plan on Sunday. Speaking on a post on X, the singer regretted prioritizing fame over wealth, vowed never to make the same choice in his next life. Expressing his desire to quit the entertainment industry, Nasboy cited the strife of fame as a major factor in decision. I would choose to have money over being famous, and no fit try this kind of thing for my next life again. That is from Nasboy. Let me look at the title again. I'll choose money over fame in my next life. Okay, should I say I'll choose money? Yeah, I think I'll choose money. I'll choose money. Because most of the time, okay, let's just look at the negative impact of just being famous without money. Yes, you can be famous without money. There are times you go out because you're famous. You see all these boys, you see family members. They feel like because you're not famous, you have money. You have several people calling, trying to depend on you for a lot of things. Like, he's famous, so he's definitely going to have money. So let me go with Nas on this one. But I really do not want to believe that Nas does not have money.
Well, it's not if he has money. Yes. You see, the more famous you are, with more power come with more responsibility. Okay. So you understand, the more famous you are, the more you need to be spending more. You understand? Okay. Yeah. If me as Nasboy were to stay in the same place now, just like he's famous, I'm also famous too. I might only be famous to people watching Kwara TV or listening to radio and everything. No. Famous is famous. So my famous is coming from somewhere. You understand?
Okay.
But I know they must hear me, so that's why it's fame must.
Okay.
So they must know me. The more the fame keep growing.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm to spend 10,000, let's assume, now they will be spending nothing less than 100,000. You understand? Because people be like, a whole Nasboy. You understand? And if I'm to stay one place and we bring somebody from another place that is real to me. So if the person is spending 2,000, that means I'll be spending nothing less than 200,000. So that's just how it is. Okay. And one thing about entertainers is like, back then was when the people run after the names. Let's look the life of our whole what they call all these theater arts and all these movie actors and everything.
Yeah.
Then they are after fame. You understand? You see them producing, showing on screens and everything. Until we now get to know that these people,
most of those actors are heroes.
They are famous, but there's no money there. And then if they come to you, even you have
some actors like that you can even count the number of films that they feature in. But these people have mansions, they have money.
No, you see, back to when they started using them from ambassador deals and everything. Then majority of them don't depends on this art thing alone. They have other investment they invest their money on. That's where their money comes from. But majority of people that they were like back then when these theater art was still there, not all these Nollywood, they have now done advertising, product and everything. You see them, and even till now, when you see them, when they have little issue, they come online to beg for money, to solicit for finance from, and then you start asking yourself, I didn't want making money. Because then you understand that what they had was just being famous. People get to know them, to see their face.
We're meant to believe that, you know, people.
But then there's no money. So to me,
yeah,
just like DJ Khalifa once said on this show, said, as you chase fame, chase the mullah. So as they chase to be famous, also chase the money too. So to me, nowadays, thanks to Now's boy opening my heart to another.
So you rather choose money?
I'll choose money rather than being like, you're trying and we love you. We're enjoying you. So if you enjoy me, let me enjoy the money.
All right, let's have the last story from your side this afternoon.
Okay, let's have this one. And this one says, I was under pressure when Presh suggested we should go solo. This one is not coming from me. It's coming from KC, the Limpopo master. KC award-winning singers are one half of the front hip-hop duo KC Presh has revealed that he was under intense pressure when his partner Presh suggested that he should go on their separate way. In a recent interview, KC explained that there was no disagreement between them when Presh suggested the split. He, however, admitted that their musical style were different. He shared the suggestion, put him under pressure because he considered Presh a better singer than himself. KC Presh broke up wasn't due to any disagreement. We didn't even have any issue. It wasn't because of my brother Imoni wanted to open a record label. What happened was that we were doing different kind of sounds. Presh was more of an R&B artist while I do Afropop. We did a couple of records together, and at some point Presh suggested we do solo projects. The idea came from him, and I think this one is coming from KC Limpopo.
I'm sorry to start with. I think I need to disagree with what he has said. That nothing happened. They just decided to go their separate ways. It's very, very difficult. It sounds very true. It sounds very
untrue.
Like how would I have someone we sing together? We are together. We are. I don't know. I don't know the name to give it now. And suddenly one of us comes and says, I would like us to go our separate ways." Definitely something must be involved before someone will say that, you know, two people that have been singing together should go their separate ways. Okay, fine. I understand the fact that he said Presh is, I think, an R&B, and he's an Afropop. I think that would even make their connection stronger. Wow, as you're putting in your own R&B, you know, into the music. It's coming in with his own Afropop, and you know, everything is just a banger. So I believe something was actually wrong at a particular point. Maybe Casey really does not want to review what happened, or there must be something. You know?
To me, there's no reaction without action. That's me. So whatever Casey says is what we know, and that's what I just read, because it's not coming from me, it's coming from Casey. So I just be like Casey spokesman this afternoon. So if Casey said there's nothing happened,
let's take it like that.
Let's just take it like that. But between us, we know something might. Maybe the deal is not favoring Presh.
I think just like the Plantation Boys, you know, the like Two-Face, Face, and Blackface. I'm sure something actually ensued between these three too.
Back then.
Before, you know, they went their separate ways. Most of the times when we see more than 2-3 musicians, you know, coming together in Nigeria, we've always seen them, you know, going their separate ways because of one thing or the other. So I'm sure something was actually wrong.
One thing is that something happened. So it might not be something so serious.
Maybe not so serious.
Something happened. So,
all right, so that is coming from KC. As I said, he was never under pressure before he, you know, went his own way away from Presh. So that is the entertainment story this afternoon. I want to thank you for enjoying the show. But before we go for another short break, I think it's time for us to, you know, have the top 5 musical video with Indian. So Indian, you have the floor.
Okay.
All right, let's go for this very short break. And when we come back, it will be time for Indian to come up with his 5 top musical videos on the show.
Hello, good people of Kwara Tv.
My name is Kupri. See this. If you love entertainment,
Boy King J Black MC Genius. This is Click Chat.
is Click Chat.
I smell something cooking.
You understand? Now,
Welcome back from that short break. Click Chat to continue, and on this episode I'm welcoming you to our top 5 musical video for this week. I know your host on Top 5 MC Indian, the one you people call Otumba of Entertainment on Airwave, and today on number 1 top 5 musical video today, I have this one comment from the man that has been shaking, but I think this guy said if they are not the one that make you, they can break you. Burna Boy with number 1 with the title of music Sweet Love on number 1 playlist.
I can shield your heart from danger. Want to be more than just a stranger. And if the stars align in my favor, then every night you and I still go there.
On number 2, I have this one coming from Ololade Asake titled Why Love on number 2.
Tune into the king of sounds and blues.
Ololade Asake.
Angeli come and lay me. Obìnrin tó bá fẹ́rù mi, consider lucky. My baby, let's keep on jamming.
Number 3, I have Flavor Nabanya, The Eagle Has Landed on number 3.
Everybody could hear the eagle has landed. Talk of the town, shut down the city, shut down everywhere. I don't go. We ain't joking, eh? In it, under there. Then they give them standing ovation. Then they give them standing ovation. Then they call him the Grand Commander. The Emperor is presidential.
Yeah, on top 5 videos for this week. Don't forget from number 1, Burna Boy, Sweet Love. Number 2, Asake Why Love. Number 3, The Eagle Has Landed by Flavor Nambania. And number 4, which is our blast from the past, I have this one coming from Sonny Niji, title Tolo Tolo on number 4.
Tolo Tolo, where you they go? This your guy, all out for sure. Do you remember me? I'm the little bird that couldn't fly. I know you thought I was gonna die. See me now as I fly. See me high up in the sky. Because they get some more money. No more humility. Then wear rainbow color. Color the riot. Then begin disturb your eye. Nyangana waiting. Nyangana tolo. Tolo na waiting. Tolo na talking. Talking and waiting, yeah. Talking and...
Alright, on number 5, before I give you the last one on my top list today, I want to appreciate everyone for joining me on top 5 musical video today. As I run it up on number 5, I have this one coming from Adekunle Gold, featuring Nika Ifele, Adewale Ayuba on this one, the title, Many People on number 5.
Many people, many people, many people say. Small fish, oh. All of my dark days are gone. Won't you made me strong? I'm proud of the man I've become. You can't have what is my own. One